The fuck is up? You already know what the fuck time it is. It's another episode of the goddamn Nasty Sports Update. Today, we are sponsored, yet unsponsored by Lori Harvey. Because she done changed more niggas' lives than the prison system. And we thank you for that. Let's get into a few fucking topics. Well, you will not be seeing Fat Harden at the Turkey Leg Hut in Houston anytime soon. That nigga said, I don't give a fuck if you waive me, trade me, injure reserve me. Just get me off this fucking team before this nigga DeMarcus Cousins beat my ass, put my head in the goddamn toilet. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. Fat Harden is now in Brooklyn. I don't know where the fuck Kyrie is going to be at, but Fat Harden is taking a fat plane to Brooklyn. They need a 797 to get his big ass over there. That nigga looks like Ron Dane. And if he don't stop eating, that nigga gonna be the Sean Kemp of the NBA. But we'll see what the Nets can do. Because their woes have started way, way before any trade talks. This nigga Kyrie said, I don't really give a fuck. I don't know if I'm coming back. I'm going to go dancing. I'm going to motherfucking be on Zoom calls while y'all niggas is out there playing basketball. This nigga KD dropped a mean-ass 34. And this nigga Kyrie was zooming with the homies. I don't know if James coming to Brooklyn is going to be the answer, especially when they got rid of their best fucking defensive players. Jared Allen. I believe this nigga is now on the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. Taurean Prince is over there with him too. Niggas woke up on the best team in the East and have now been traded to the worst team in the fucking East. Sorry about y'all loss. This motherfucker Victor Oladipo has now found himself out of Indiana. And he's about to be teaming up with John Wall and Boogie. And man, oh man, if it wasn't a worse day for one player, it's got to be Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert was averaging 20 coming off the bench. That nigga was prepared to have a big season, maybe a sixth man of the year in Brooklyn. Nah, dog. Take your ass to Indiana. I guess they say it's everybody else's success brings somebody pain. And it is Karis LeVert's that we feel the worst for today at the Nasty Sports Update. Even though your ass went to Michigan, ain't nothing worse than being on the best team and going to some trash. But that's what happens when you go to Ann Arbor. Man, big day. Devontae Smith, my bad for fucking getting your name wrong 5 times last week. I had a mix of Javonte Davis and Devontae Smith in my brain. But, goddamn, one half of a national championship game, you break all the fucking records. Dislocated finger didn't even have to come back in the next half. Niggas was smacking the shit out of Ohio State. Devontae Smith, Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Patrick Surtain, I wouldn't be surprised if they all went in the first round. I wouldn't be surprised if Najee Harris, Devontae Smith, and Patrick Surtain go in the first 15 picks. Mac Jones, I believe, is teetering right now on being a second round, high second round, low first round pick. But you know how the NFL is. They always looking for the next quarterback. And even though we've seen Mac Jones has played with all studs, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Harris, Devontae Smith, goddamn Heisman Trophy winner, MVP of the damn national championship. You see, what type of talent he's been around. And that may not translate well in the NFL because everybody is just as good as everybody else in the NFL. It ain't Alabama and then somebody. You ain't going to be playing. There's going to be a lot of Ohio State niggas in the league, but you ain't playing against Ohio State. But we'll see. Mac Jones showed himself. I mean, he was dropping them in the bucket, but them niggas was wide open a lot too. Wide the fuck open. But what a game. I believe Justin Fields was definitely harboring from that injury, from that shot he took from Clemson. You could tell by how many pass attempts that he threw. Normally, I mean, we would see, I believe in a championship game, he'd throw about 50 balls. To look at it, he was, mid-30s. It just shows. And, I mean, if it was a rib, if it was a back, whatever that was, you could tell that it was a Herculean effort for him to even come back into that game and do what he did against Clemson. But, you go back home, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day, it feel like you got hit by a Mack truck. And that big-ass bruise or whatever it was, I'm sure that it was tender to the touch, but Justin Fields proved himself as a NFL quarterback, and I look forward to big things from Justin. And you already know about Ohio State, what they bring to the NFL. It's a lot of guys. Olave is going to be a problem in the NFL. So, just wait to see. And then, the running Sermon got injured the first play of the game. You got your big running back, and he don't even play the entire game. That's something that hinders you because you no longer looked at as a threat when your motherfucking 1,000-yard rusher is in the motherfucking back getting x-rayed. So, hey, Alabama, Nick Saban, 7 goddamn national championships. This motherfucker said the 2 that he lost keep him up the most. That's why that nigga hung 50 on fucking Ohio State. Because Cardale Jones probably keep that nigga up he probably wake up in hot sweats thinking about what Cardale Jones was leaping over Alabama players, nigga. And he had never played in the NC. This nigga JT Perry played the whole season. This nigga Cardale Jones come in for 2 games and bust the fucking Roll Tide ass. That would keep me up at night too. It really would. And I would never let Ohio State beat me again if I was him. And clearly you seen what happened. It was close in the beginning of the game, but then that gap just got bigger and bigger. And Devontae said, I'm wide open. Just throw me the ball and watch what I do with it. Man, it shows the discrepancy between the Big Ten and the SEC. Still, it's going to be there. It's always going to be there. You just can't compete with the motherfucker that get all the fucking 5-star recruits, man. Eventually, talent's just gonna outweigh no matter what fucking game plan you fucking got. It's just simple science. Nigga, shout out to my motherfucking nigga, Bill Belichick. Real nigga. I know that nigga was your mans back in the day. Rich white people like other rich white people. I know how it goes. But he said, fuck that award, nigga. I ain't taking that shit. You out here trying to use me like a pawn. Don't you know who I am? I'm Bill Belichick, bitch. I ain't no pawn. I don't give a fuck you the president or not, nigga. Don't try to trot me up there, give me some award on your way out, bitch. Especially not today. Especially not when you just got impeached again, nigga. Leave me out of it. Nigga, I do enough cheating as it is. I ain't got time to be up there fucking around with you fuck arounds. Shout out my nigga. You don't need that damn award. We got motherfucking 6 Super Bowl rings. Got enough awards. Shit. Real nigga. Man. Deshaun Watson, get your ass up out of Houston. You see the writing on the wall. Andre Johnson said it the best, nigga. Do not stand your ground. Them niggas keep playing with you. You want an Eric Bieniemy, and them niggas don't even want to go hire that nigga, or they don't even want to interview the nigga. But clearly, one of the best coaching candidates out there. You sick of that shit. Because if they go get another Bill O'Brien-esque type nigga, you going to be in there mad. And you going to have J.J. Watt standing next to you crying at the end of the season saying the same thing again. We wasted one of your years. And pretty soon you ain't going to have no more years to waste. I know that them niggas gave you a big contract, but you see what Fat Harden did. You just got to push your way out. Eat steak every night, nigga. Don't go to the weight room. Turn into Jamarcus Russell. And then you push your way out. So, you see bro, Fat Harden showed you the motherfucking thing to do. Nigga, now just capitalize on it. Picks for the divisional round this weekend. Bucks versus Saints. I'm going with the Bucks. Chiefs versus Browns. I'm going with the Chiefs. Ravens versus Bills. I'm going with the Ravens. Packers versus Rams. I'm going with the Packers. And before we go, LeBron, stop doing that shit. I know. That 3-ball been money for this year, last year, and the last 4 years. But don't be doing that shit. Niggas look up to you at a higher standard. I'm just playing. Keep doing that shit, nigga. Fuck them niggas. But you already know, this has been another episode of the greatest, the dopest, the wisest sports commentary in under 10 minutes. We'll see you next time.